can you imagine? Now, seriously, can you imagine? Now, remember, before we move on to the audio and everything else, remember, the WNBA has come out numerous times. There's no place for hate. There's no place for racism in our league. Oh, what? It went from she didn't say that to, well, it's not racist, to who cares? All without an investigation. And all of us here in Indy were saying, wait, we get painted as racist by this psychopath, Angel Reese, damn near every time her and her psychotic teammates come to town. And then we got to hear, oh, we want a safe place. Oh, blah, 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 blah.
It was the moment that stopped fans in their tracks. Cameras zoomed in, the audio cut low, but the lips said it all. Brittney Griner, one of the most recognizable faces in the WNBA, appeared to call Caitlin Clark a trash effing white girl. And just like that, the league's carefully polished image cracked wide open. No fine, no suspension, not even a public statement. Imagine if the roles were reversed. Imagine if Caitlin Clark said the exact same thing to Brittney Griner on live television. You already know the answer. That wouldn't be a slap on the wrist. That would be a suspension, a media firestorm, and maybe even the end of her career. But because the words were aimed at Clark, a white rookie, the league stayed quiet. But fans didn't.
Brittney Griner elbowing Caitlin Clark in a crazy way and then calling her a trash white girl.
Brittney Griner, who I can't stand, sad that she's a Baylor grad.
Yeah,
she called her a trash expletive white girl. That was the lip reading. Yes, trash white girl. Trash blanking white girl is what.
The footage spread like wildfire. Griner on the bench after fouling out, mouthing the words trash effing white girl. Clear as day. No excuses, no ambiguity. Lip readers confirmed it. Fans froze the frame, zoomed in, replayed it over and over again. This wasn't some TikTok conspiracy. This was ESPN-level, in-your-face evidence. It was raw, it was ugly, and it was national. Even seasoned analysts couldn't believe what they were watching. Skip Bayless didn't mince words. If a white player said something racially charged on live television, their career would be over by lunchtime. And yet, the WNBA stayed silent. But here's the thing. This wasn't a one-time outburst. It was just the loudest one.
She has been abused repeatedly. We have shown you videos just getting elbowed, getting crushed, inbound passes where they ram into her, just absolutely abused. And there clearly is a racial element to it.
From the minute Caitlin Clark stepped onto a WNBA court, she became a target. Not for trash talk, that's part of the game, but for straight-up physical abuse. Elbows to the ribs, body checks on inbounds, shoves after the whistle. This wasn't competitive fire. This was resentment. Why? Because Clark is everything some players hate. She's dominant, she's popular, she's white, and she's taking the spotlight. Not because the league gave it to her, but because she earned it. And yet, while she's getting assaulted on national TV, the officials swallow their whistles. The league pretends it's all just tough basketball, and the media, they tiptoe around it like it's a tripwire. But let's be real. We've seen the footage, the fouls, the flags, the flops. This is personal.
We have heard nothing from the WNBA, absolutely nothing.
He stated in part, obviously, the league would not be okay with a white player saying effing black girl on the bench in anger.
When a few Indiana Fever fans were accused, without evidence, of saying something racist to Angel Reese, the league opened a full-blown investigation. Media outlets ran with the story. Statements were drafted. Apologies were demanded. But when Brittney Griner's WNBA superstar Bud is caught on camera saying trash effing white girl, what happens? Nothing. No probe, no press conference, no comment, just silence. That silence was louder than a missed buzzer beater in an empty arena. And the fans noticed, because what they saw wasn't just hypocrisy. It was a green light, a message that some racism is worth investigating and some is not.
What have we been saying forever? Selective racism in the WNBA sucks. It does. It sucks, and it's about time. It's about time we're not the only ones saying it.
Let's flip the script. What if Clark had said trash black girl on national television? Think about it. There would be front-page headlines, a sit-down interview with Robin Roberts. Think pieces from every sports columnist in America. A suspension guaranteed. A possible league ban? Highly likely. So why the double standard? Why is racism only career-ending when it fits the preferred narrative? Why is the most valuable rookie in years, the one bringing in millions of new fans, treated like an acceptable casualty? Because this league, the one that claims no place for hate, seems perfectly fine with hate when it's aimed at Caitlin Clark.
Brittney Griner is, in fact, a man.
There's not just a voice. There's these pictures, that have come out. And I know a lot of people immediately want to say, well, these are, they're not real pictures, right? They're doctored photographs. But this one I saw, I was like, man, that's actually the girlfriend in the background. But let's say this is doctored. There's not the tattoo on the rib cage, right? That usually there is. But it's very difficult because you say that tattoo, but when you're taking a picture, it flips, right? So it kind of gives it like a mirror image. So that's not necessarily the right side. That's his left side, right? So there wouldn't.
And just when you thought the controversy peaked, it didn't. Griner's name is now swirling in another storm. A topless Instagram video posted by Griner herself went untouched by Instagram's AI nudity filters for over 100 weeks. Why? The implication is explosive that the AI algorithm may have classified Griner's torso as male. Fans noticed, journalists noticed, and suddenly the whispers about Griner's biological identity turned into a roar. Some are asking if Griner is a biological male raised as female by her mother, a conspiracy that's gone from fringe to mainstream. The league refuses to address it, but in a sport based on fairness, fans want transparency. Because when someone with the size, speed, and physicality of a linebacker is slamming into a much smaller, lighter player like Clark, it's not just about competition anymore. It's about safety.
Caitlin Clark is an absolute all-star. She is the Michael Jordan of this. This is the girl that girls have been waiting for forever.
Caitlin Clark was supposed to be the league's golden ticket. The ratings magnet, the fresh face, the new era. And what has she gotten in return? Cheap shots, elbows, racial slurs, and silence. She takes every hit without retaliation. She never flops, never whines, never stoops. She plays the game the right way, but she's treated like a threat. Not because of how she plays, but because of what she represents. Clark's not the problem. She's the proof of one. That excellence, when it comes in the wrong package, is punished instead of protected. And the more the league ignores it, the more fans walk away.
WNBA crew are very fond of virtue signaling, but even when it comes to Brittney's exchange for like the Merchant of Death, which is insane, by the way, but had that been just like a straight white girl, my guess is that straight white girl would probably still be rotting in a Russian prison.
Brittney Griner was in a Russian prison. You would think that somebody who is now free, back in America on home soil, would not have too much to complain about, especially something like this.
And then there's the global headline the league wishes we'd all forget. Brittney Griner, arrested in Russia for cannabis possession. He wasn't just bailed out. She was traded for one of the world's most dangerous arms dealers, Victor Bout, a.k.a. the Merchant of Death. Let that sink in. That wasn't just political power. That was unprecedented political leverage. And yet, if the roles were reversed, if Caitlin Clark had been the one behind bars in Russia, would the U.S. have moved heaven and earth to bring her home? Doubt it. Now ask yourself, why is someone with that kind of international baggage, league protection, and now this kind of conduct still the face the WNBA defends?
What the hell is going on with WNBA that they cannot handle all this attention that they're getting, as well as the hate and anger?
They've taken it too far. I think Reese really has enmity toward this person, and I don't understand why. I think Caitlin Clark has been great for the sport. And if they keep this up, Joey, here's what's going to happen. Players like Reese don't understand. You are killing the game. But if you keep taking shots, nobody's going to want to watch that product. And
Clark's jerseys are flying off the shelves. Ratings are breaking records. Ticket sales are surging, but not because of the league, because of her. She's the one elevating the WNBA. She's the reason kids are watching. She's the spark. But if the league won't protect that spark, won't stand up when she's targeted, then what exactly are they protecting? Not the game, not the fans, not the future, and definitely not fairness.
And Angel Reese and Brittney Griner, they walk around like the league owes them something. Even Ryan Clark's attitude as if, bro, where's the victimhood? These are freaking millionaires. Like, what are you talking about? It's attitude, it's no humility, just entitlement, and that's not confidence, it's arrogance with receipts. Okay, if you want fans, if you want your league to grow, act like a professional.
The WNBA has a choice to make. It can keep pretending nothing's wrong, or it can face the truth that ignoring racism because it's aimed at the wrong target is racism too. So if you stand with Caitlin Clark, if you believe she deserves safety, respect, and fairness, then drop a comment below. I'm with CC. Shout it from the stands, because if the league won't speak up, the fans will. And if they don't act soon, it's not just Caitlin Clark who will walk away. It's every fan who showed up for her. If you like this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up with all the Spotlight WNBA action.